Yeah. Lights.
It
Our
doesn't
lights.
matter.
Lights. Down.
I'm gonna head out. I'll check out the YouTube stream now.
Okay.
Cheers.
There we go. We are live again. Okay. Pressing all the buttons, all the right buttons. Hopefully we're pressing all the right buttons. Looks like it's working. Is it working? Yeah, it is. Okay. We're all good.
1, 2, 3. Hello.
I don't know where Dave is. Dave's normally here at this time of the morning. Usually starts chatting before we start. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Give you a few minutes to get here. Was it Trolls? He's in the middle of Star Citizen. Look at all that money floating around the floor there. Yeah. Okay, up and running. Todd, you've got one good eye.
Yeah.
One good eye.
Things are progressing. Things are progressing, so...
Oh, when did we stop streaming?
Yeah, we were expecting him to turn up today with a what do you call it? A pirate.
Hat and a patch.
You know. Okay. But yeah, so you can see a little bit better now.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. One's sort of back to feeling like a teenager, and I can see, and the other one's still a little bit degraded.
Mm-hmm.
And so. Your suggestion of taking out one of the lenses of the glasses to balance things out, but we'll see. I've got about 2 weeks, and I get the other one sort of looked at, and
Then you feel young again.
Yeah. Sort of.
And you come to Shania's salon. We'll put a colour in your hair and
Wow,
blonde
the beard as well.
blonde the beard and the hair, and then you can strap a surfboard to your back and. Yeah.
like my days at Torquay Beach. Yeah.
And David, good morning, David. How are you? And Stephen Monash is here.
Oh, Steve's in early.
Adedi Danshao, Tukon.
Tukon, everyone.
Yeah, Tukon. Yeah.
Tukon, everybody.
Danshao, breakfast or morning.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so look, I've got nothing really prepared for today because I've been busy all week. Well, I got a couple of stories there which we could probably go into, but I'm really sort of more about catching up with everybody else. Hey, there's Mr. Mark. Hey, Mr. Mark, how you doing? We want to hear what everybody else is doing. We've had the official start of the rainy season.
Oh, no, that happened 2 weeks ago. Come on.
No, it was official. I was watching Twitter, X, on Wednesday. And I think I put a couple of links up in the Discord, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
So where are we? Only Thailand. Where is it? Yeah, here's one here from. I'll put it over here, of course, on that panel.
Oh, that's the survey for our non-Australian people.
That is some, yeah.
What
You wouldn't want to be on that.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow.
A little bit serious.
Yeah.
What was the next one?
There's a gas station one as well.
What was this one? Oh, that's just. That was just in there for the Thai driving. You got to love Thai the overloaded. Seriously. Only Thailand.
Wow.
We can stop that one. Okay. Looks like fun, doesn't it? Lots of fun.
No, situations like that, you get a taxi rather than a motorcycle. You,
Oh yeah, and this one, yeah, I caught this one. Yeah, I did put this one in. This is just radical. These guys are absolutely mental.
No way. No way.
So wonder somebody hasn't died doing that. Seriously, I'm expecting to see Chad there filming that stuff too. You know, we ran into Chad at the show on last Sunday, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a interesting. Last Saturday, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. I'm losing track of time. We'll get back to that. Yeah, saw his was it cream pie vehicle there. Okay, let's catch up with what's going on. Yeah. Good morning. Mick Herbert, good morning. How are you? I do that before. You're right. Looks like fun part of. Yeah. We get our wet season here in Charlton for a few weeks in September. For now, we'll have to wait. We'll have to water the grass. Poor
I
Robert.
did try and send it over to your Mayor Groves, but the rain goddess is not listening to me at the moment. It's just coming down in bang chunk all over the place. I've had to move the car under the carport so I can actually get some dry clothes and put the clothes hanger outside.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, so heavy rain. So we have got heavy rain in Bangkok. This little article, I caught this one on my browsing through. Everybody's always bagging, Tesla and all the cheap Chinese ones, but how would you like your 10 million baht EV Porsche to catch on fire?
Ooh.
A luxury Porsche worth over 10 million baht catches fire in Bangkok. Luxury Porsche caught fire. An incident occurred yesterday. With the 1197 traffic hotline page sharing the dramatic events that unfolded in the luxury. But it's an EV. Yeah, I think we saw them in the Siam Paragon the other day, didn't we? But yeah, your luxury Porsche going up in smoke. Yes, EVs will blow up. That's why we need sodium-ion batteries.
Yeah, I'll just use the old petrol V8 Monaro.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Much better.
Oh yeah. That's
Real
the one thing
power.
that still freaks me out about EVs is the lack of noise. I know some of them you can have they got speakers or something.
Speakers in them or something, yeah.
But you pull up next to one when you're driving, it's like, really? Or is it just me being an old petrol head used to sort of
Hello,
things
darling.
clanking?
It's very
Come
strange
here,
to me
come
also.
here. Come here.
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดี
สวัสดี
ครั
ค่ะ
บ
เจอรี่สวัสดีทอ
She's
น
off to work. Off to work.
yeah go work แล้ว
จุ๊บ Jup, pop, pop, jup,
ไม่เอา ไม่เอาไอ้ใช่ people
I was saying a couple days ago, Tiki and I got picked up by a Grab driver with a BYD Auto 3, I think it is, the bigger SUV.
Yeah.
The inside of that car is phenomenal. It's high-tech. It's really, really classy looking. And we liked it a whole lot. And the ride was great. It was a short ride, maybe 3 kilometers, but really, really nice. Well done. I hate to say it because it's not American, but it's a well done car.
I have seen a couple of the BYD Seals, which are like the sedan thing. So it looks nice, but I haven't seen inside one. But I I know there's
There
a
we go.
market for them, and it's a new thing. But I can't see myself having an EV.
They don't got a
Uh,
good rep in Bangkok. Amongst the
They
most-
sell a ton of them, man.
they sell, yeah, because they're cheap. Just
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
but they're prone to failures, I guess.
Yeah, well,
Have
the
to-
BYD Seal's about 1.8 if you want the
Yeah.
good one.
yeah. Then
Um,
their peak power is all in the very beginning, so it's like
Yeah, but
and
it's the charging factor. I don't know what the charging stations are like, and then if you, just for
in Bangkok they're
hypothetical,
all over.
yeah, if you live in a condo complex, can you charge them?
No, well, not in like the middle range condos. Like you'll have
Correct.
to go to like you'll need a high end one,
Yeah,
and you can't just park your car and sit it there. You know, there's going to be other people that want to use it too. So.
correct.
Yeah.
But so if you've got your own house, it's a lot easier. My next door neighbor here at my Muban has got one of the Toyota. I think it's
The hybrid.
hybrid thing.
Yeah. They got a few of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So-
hybrids I think is a good alternative
Yeah.
for this transition right now because they got the like the Mercedes hybrid is if you can get that Mercedes parking in those like Paragon and all the malls, you can even though your car can use diesel, you can plug it into the hybrid spot, get that front spot. That's the enticing part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw at BSC Films. I've been inside the seal. Yeah, those Chinese EVs, they're starting to look pretty slick.
Mm.
One of the things that always caught me about the BYD brand, something I read, the BYD also do solar installations as well. And what you can do with after the 8 years of your battery pack, you can actually take the battery pack out of your vehicle, put a new one in your vehicle, and the old one then can go on your solar wall because it doesn't require such higher usage, and you get another 8 years out of your battery. That's smart thinking. I
Yeah.
don't know why haven't we sort of seen that in the West, or have we? I haven't heard about it.
It's all about consuming, bro.
And we think, makes you wonder what's going on. BYD make like 80% of the iPads. They're a battery company. Even Tesla
Yeah,
uses their batteries.
I think in 5 to 10 years they're going to be awesome. They're going to be amazing. But like right now, like just from like the car groups that I hang out with, they got these kids that are coming in, these BYDs that are like they're really fast off the line, but they're still an economy car. So when you're going 120 kilometers an hour on the expressway and your car's floating like a lazy boy and it's not hugging the road, it's quite dangerous.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, look, if they would mention the Seal there, it's a slick looking car.
Oh,
Yeah. It is.
well, I was
I'm
driving
talking
this.
about-
Sorry, Charles.
Yeah, go ahead. No, I was talking about the BYD, the other one, the SUV looking thing,
Mm.
the boxier one, that one, and it's still rated. It's like 500 and some horsepower. It's still pretty darn quick, but after
Yeah.
that, it's floating in the sky. It's a lazy boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the parents are buying these kids these cars thinking that they're safe, but they're very fast, the electric vehicles.
Yeah.
Well, this was the SUV, the one
Yeah.
you just showed. And
Yeah.
again, we went a short way. We didn't go fast. We were on Sukhumvit, but it was very impressive, especially
Yeah.
the inside.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said he got 440 kilometers to the charge,
That's
depending-
really good. That's really
depending on speed. He said that it takes overnight at home to charge, but a half hour at a gas station with the correct
Yeah.
electricity,
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. A lot of the PTTs and stuff, they will have these things out there, these quick charge stations. So you just you put in, you can either do your bank transfer app or they have like this like membership thing, kind of like a True Wallet thing, where you just have your credit card connected to a wallet and use this app to pay for your stuff. And it's pretty cost effective from what I hear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're definitely sort of moving in the right direction. But Then again,
If
Jack,
they had a hybrid version of that, I'd buy it.
yeah,
But yeah,
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 it's a
I
good looking
still,
vehicle.
I do believe the science suggests the fact that the sodium-ion batteries are the way to go. Right? It's just it's in it's in scaling up now, and it'll also change the battery landscape. But yeah. Shane, I said EV charging stations are everywhere now. All MEA, PEA offices have charging for the dozen plus cars in my condo. There's 4 bays. Last condo had 3 bays. All central malls. Yeah, I believe there's a lot of
Yeah.
there's incentives for the government are doing government incentives for people to put this stuff in, aren't they?
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's I wanna say that it's gonna be like a subsidized thing, kind of like how NVG and natural gases. They're trying to move away from that stuff. Like for example, they removed E85 off the pumps. They used to have E85, but no one's really using them, so they're gonna keep E20. I saw the Bangchak getting on the expressway from Sukhumvit and in the Bangchak area. It has a 97 octane, but I don't think the higher octane is going to be the way to go. I think they're gonna push EVs for sure. There's
Well,
some
yeah,
kind of tax. There's a big tax write-off too for in Thailand too for EVs as well. So they're
yeah.
giving.
Unfortunately, E85 just doesn't have the necessary power to weight ratio.
It just
It's
has
actually
all the power.
it's more
That's-
expensive to run per kilometer.
Yeah,
Ultimately.
it uses a 30% more fuel to make
Yeah.
100% more power.
Yeah. Incentive, it's called regulation, yeah, and a light push, yeah, so we know how it works. But yeah, look, it's just, we're in that verge of everything going electric, you know. But,
Yeah, the buses are electric. I mean, a lot of the local buses are and whatnot, and they got the tuk-tuks that are fully electric now. They got the ones that are. They got the taxi ride service here in Bangkok for.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean it's getting there. It's nice. It's nice to see that there's initiative for that kind of stuff, and it's actually making its way onto the streets.
I,
It's
I
certainly
looked,
needed
I,
here
I
with
looked
the
at that
traffic
MG.
and the pollution.
Yeah, for sure.
the EVES.
I looked at those before, MG.
Yeah, just
Yeah, I like.
call me a dinosaur. I just like the noise of an engine and the smell of the fumes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
same.
there's something about when we grew up with it, you know.
I know. Yeah, I'm progressive. I mean, I'm not a Luddite or anything like that. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, even my car friends, they're we all talk, make fun of those EVs and stuff. But there's a lot of people that are they're doing these. There's a couple cool shops that are doing these retro EV swaps though. You might like these guys. You guys might like these. They take these old really old Porsches or whatever, and they swap them out with they do like a body swap with an EV, like a BYD or something, or something. They take the batteries and motors out, and they figure out how to get them in there, and they figure out how to actually mate it to a regular transmission, so you still get at least the whine and the differential noises, but you got the electric motor, so you got the quietness of the electric motor, but you still got the drivetrain noises of the regular car. So it might be a happy medium for you.
But looking at those prices, like I said, we paid 780,000 for our top of the line MG petrol vehicle.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with your car. It was a nice ride.
But these are, as I said, long range, X power, standard range. But 709,000 to go EV. It's a very attractive price.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if they got some really good tax benefit for you,
What else was there? What is this? They got a soft top?
Do they?
E-Roadster. Hang on, where's the picture?
Any coupe in Thailand is also taxed heavily, so any 2 doors.
There
That's
it
why
is
you don't see
there.
them very often. Wait, what's that retro looking one, dude?
That was
retro.
that's one of the original.
That's the
MG.
That's
original-
the old. Oh, that's the old
That's the old
MG.
MG.
That's an MGA.
My
Like an
neighbour
MGA?
had one of those. That,
Yeah.
they're lovely cars, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, what sort of
They were
price they're
pieces
talking?
of junk.
Oh
I
come
had
on.
I had a TR6. I can speak from experience. I loved driving it. It was fun. But the
Yeah.
piece of junk.
Oh, Lambo doors.
Lambo
Nice.
does. Oh. Can we have a price? Where's the price?
Oh, it'd be close to 2.5, I think.
Very
They're
nice.
gonna
Wow.
translate it for me? Come on, fucking Google. Translate the page.
I could see myself in a
What? Look at
Conda.
those
Oh,
doors,
oh,
man.
yeah,
The
I could
doors are
see
gonna.
my.
That
Yeah,
car's at least like 5 million baht, at
you
least
reckon?
already. I'm already just gonna the doors like that. Yeah, for sure, 5 million baht. Bam,
It
there you go.
reminds me with my RX-7 Series 1, I put Lambo door kits on it. That my little brother's still restoring back in Australia, and once we got those actuators done and everything like that, it was just a hell of a party.
Yeah.
But yeah, Series 1 RX-7 with the 13B EFI.
It just sounds amazing.
Oh,
We want a price. Damn it, give us the price. Show us the price. Show us the
Alright, it's
price.
a two-door, so you got two-door tax, and then the vertical
Yeah.
doors. The people are gonna think it's a supercar, so they're just gonna throw in another tax for that.
mm,
It's
There's no price.
luxury
They
taxes.
are
These
not going to give you a price on it.
but
But
it
it's- I
shouldn't
mean,
be touched that much because it's built here in Thailand. Am I right, Trolls?
Well,
hard to tell.
yeah, you would think so. You would think so. If it's built here in Thailand, yeah. But you think they're gonna build those in Thailand? Those look like a specialty thing. So like, usually what they do is they build the ones that the people usually get because they try to keep the price lower for the people. And then anything that's specialty, like a higher end, they
Yeah.
don't really like. They let the rich people pay for that kind of stuff, luxury taxes and stuff. They don't really. They
I'm a retired vet, so I don't have that much money.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, you
Bose
can buy these-
speakers.
you-
That's
you can buy
about
the-
30,000.
Yeah. Oh, at least, dude. And you gotta. That's not made in Thailand. The Bose speakers, right? So the tax for this kind of stuff is like 200%. So
Yeah.
you can't. Like I said, the Audi R8 is probably the best buy if you want like to get a cheap supercar in Thailand.
Yep.
The Audi R8 is the best purchase
2.5 million baht.
2.5.
for that car.
Yeah.
75,000 US.
That's not terrible. That's not terrible.
Top
Yeah,
speed
yeah,
200
just-
kilometers an hour. Yeah.
Until
Nice looking.
The Ford Ranger Raptor runs you over while you're waiting at a stoplight or something.
Yeah, well, that truck we just saw leaning over, going under the bridge.
Or the flood. The
Oh,
flood.
no, you wouldn't take it out. I just sort of,
Oh man, dude.
Stop. Come on. I went English, didn't I? Come on. Yeah, annoying. Annoying web page is not written properly. No, it's a picture, that's why. It's not translating. We looked at one of these a while back as well when we were looking at cars.
yeah, they're about 1.3, 1.4.
Yeah. A friend of ours has got one of them. That's why we looked at it. She said it was
Yeah.
a nice car, but yeah.
You know, you
no.
get Teslas. Teslas are fairly cheap in Thailand compared to America.
Are they?
Which because we get we import the ones that are made from China. So then there's
Oh,
no
right,
tax.
okay. I see.
And,
Yeah, a bit of a...
Supposedly they have better build quality. That's what I've heard. I've never.
You know, you're saying that the Chinese are building better than the Americans?
Yeah, building the American cars better than America.
Build back better? What happened there? As a business films, that's no good. We drive over 600 kilometres in one go, yeah. I have done longer trips. I usually stop EV charge to top up for 30 minutes. Yeah, that's the way to do it. You just got to time it right. A little bit more
Yeah.
planning, it works, yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, EVs. You know, again, we won't be buying another car for at least probably 9-10 years. Hopefully, we'll have the whole EV thing sorted out by then. Anyway, there was a couple of little things I did. Next week, was it 31st of May through to June 4th is Pride Week again. So you got all your colourful shirts out. I thought we'd just put a little plug in for that one. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's when all the creeps come out of the woodwork and want to have a go and have a fucking song and dance about it. Really? Come on.
It'll be busy in Ceylon, that's for sure.
It will be, yes. If you're driving around town in Bangkok, EVs are fantastic. If you're doing lots of road trips, not so much. Yeah.
I know it's probably just one of those off the cuff things, but without the noise and because of the way the traffic moves in Bangkok with the motorcycles and scooters and everything like that, if they can't hear you coming, that would cause a bit more chaos on the roads. Just one of those random thoughts that I have.
Yeah, no, it is true. Like my wife gets bullied a lot in her Yaris, but then like when we're in my loud or like raw Subaru, people just they'll use their turn signal, but they won't even turn to cut in front of me. They'll wait for me to go through because they can hear me, and it's just an aggressive sounding vehicle like trucks and stuff and whatnot. They're just yeah, and that's why I put like the exhaust on my motorcycle. Even it's just for people to hear me, just because they don't check their blind spots and stuff. You know, a lot of people just come and turn out of the corners, just right, turn onto the street without even looking almost sometimes.
Okay, so
it's just one of those random.
That's all right. This is the whole thing. It's a chit chat. People don't get it. We just do this to try to keep everybody connected every week. Once a week, try to make everybody just sit in one place. Take an hour out of their busy schedules and just chit chat. Anyway, so we got Pride Week. Thailand real estate. I caught this one as well. Thai real estate facing economic slowdown, rising household debt, stricter lending criteria.
Yep. It's a rough time right now. If it's a good time if you have cash. Rough time if you're trying to buy right now with the financing. Yeah.
First quarter performance of real estate companies listed on the stock exchange declined in 24 compared to the previous year. Decline attributed to the economic slowdown, rising household debt, stricter lending criteria by financial institutions, efforts by private sector to shift focus from mid to low end housing to high end, and tourism markets have encountered challenges. Yes, of course they have. Despite government measures to stimulate the real estate sector, the impacts remain insufficient due to tight lending practices by banks. While foreign purchasing power is returning, it has not reached pre-pandemic levels. Notably, the Amanda Development Company Limited achieved a positive turnaround by attracting foreign buyers through roadshows. Oh, there was something come up yesterday. Not so much after we were just talking, the fact that somebody sort of said that they had a lease. They bought a condo, and something in their lease allowed the owner of the condo to actually rescind the lease and kick him out within his lease term. Does that ever happen? It just sounded a little bit far fetched.
I mean, like you can do like because if you're doing like a lease for somebody, like for example, I remember like a few years ago, I was trying to sell my condo.
Yeah.
And I put it in the contract was like, hey, if I sell it and the owner wants to move in, I'll give you 2 months notice and give you your deposit back. And that was in the contract for me. But I mean, like, it really depends on the contract. That's more of like a civil thing.
Yeah, I heard that he actually bought the condo.
Oh, so he bought it.
Yeah. So how would they?
How would he? But he bought it, and he has the bill of sale. He has the contract and everything.
Yeah. So sometimes you hear some tall stories around the place.
Yeah. There's some facts that are missing or something.
Yeah, facts
like,
are missing.
I would say as far as like legal goes for like ownership and stuff, Thailand's pretty fair about it. You don't hear about anything with real evidence making the news, right? Or anybody that was grandfathered in from previous rules to new rules. Like you don't hear about anybody getting cheated over or anything like that. I think it would be detrimental to the expat community. Here, so.
And then Yabu's joined us. Hello. Has he got his microphone? Yes. Yabu's joined us. Hello. There we're looping back through there. It's all right. He's going to try and sort that out properly. Yeah. Yeah, because we just did a video yesterday with Trolls talking about owning businesses, and that's related to the recent video about Thai ownership of real estate and things like that.
Yeah.
Now we were going to go and do that, but I didn't get enough chance to really sort of do some more research into the real estate. People have been asking me to do more videos on that, but I really don't have the leverage to or not so much the leverage, the posture to just walk into any new bar and to say what's for rent, what's for buying, without any intention of making a purchase.
Yeah.
You feel so fake. I've been told that's what you're going to do on YouTube to actually make it big on YouTube. So,
Fake it till you make it.
yeah, fake it till you make it.
Do what's comfortable to you, like we talked about yesterday, and do what you want to do what you enjoy doing.
I just want to be me, I think, I just want people to be happy and, look positive outlook on life and everything else,
Correct.
I don't like to ruffle people's feathers. I just enjoy my life and just get along with it. But yeah, various reasons, David, for life work 4 days. I have the EVZS. They are 1.303 million, but they've been selling for 925 since the motor show. Yeah. I think charging station situation is getting increasingly better over. They're going up all the way over the place.
I agree. Yeah.
Currently, Bang Chuck, they bought Esso, have they?
Bang Chak, yeah. And Bang Chak's gas stations have been getting a lot really well. I always preferred Bang Chak gas pumps over PTT.
Shanya's always on Bang Chuck used, because the Thai story is the fact that PTT watered down their fuel. So Shania tells me. But that doesn't work, darling. Don't you know science? It just sort of
actually a little bit of water in your fuel is actually good for your car. But
well, I had
Wasn't good for my TR6.
in one of my motor builds on one of my motor builds on my Mini when it was 1140 cc's. I actually did water injection on that.
Yeah.
And that got an extra 10 HP out of it,
So I did 50% water and 50% alcohol, and it gave me 50 more horsepower.
Mm. But not many people know about the water injection. But let's not go down the water motor conspiracy. There's something like this science.
Bang Chak gives you for every 500 baht of E20, you get a bottle of water. So I always go there.
Oh, no, lately I haven't been getting the bottles of water. I don't know what's going on there. We used to joke about it. I said, geez, this bloody water's expensive. The fuel's free, but geez, they're 500 baht for water. Oh, my God.
So, back to what we were talking about with the company stuff. So, so your nearest Bang Chak pump or whatever, you just register your business to that. And then every time you drive by, you just tell them, hey, give me the business bill. And then that way you just charge it to your company every time. That's an expense you want them to pay for anymore. Company pays for it.
Beer injection, Mayor Groves.
I'm out of here.
You're out of here. You got to go and take care of the girl?
I got a lot of stuff to do today, so.
Okay.
No worries,
I'll see
man.
y'all.
Take care, man.
Get
See you, Joe.
Water is cheap. Monitor lizards extra. Depends on the size of your pipes.
Yeah.
Really? But getting back to so real estate. People have been asking me to do more on the real estate, and again, I'm trying to think. I just live here. How do you do real estate? And of course, Jerome does a good job of it, but he's got a business here. I just really don't know what to stage on that one, unless of course I was doing it for finding out for somebody. Like I've done a couple of runarounds for people and picked up some brochures and sent them to them privately, for local areas around here. But they've asked me, one-on-one if I can do that for them. I go, yeah, why not? I've got nothing better to do. But going in there to do a video, it's almost like I'm advertising, which borderline you can't do in Thailand unless, of course, you've got a work visa. So it's a difficult one to do. But people did like the walkthrough we did at Troll's apartment, and of course the one out here. They thought that was a good summation. but I don't know what to do. Whether I can actually do more of that. I need specifics. I need specific stories to work with, you know. But anyway, note to self: see Mayor grows when I get to LOS. Yeah, so welcome anytime. Yep. Okay. Good. I wonder what square meter for 6 million. Yeah. 6 million Thai baht. I don't know. There's some of those. There's apartments in Sukhumvit there on just above Nana Station. They're 130 million.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
who pays 130 million for a freaking apartment in Bangkok?
Yep.
Do people
Yeah.
pay that? What do they pay
Yeah.
for?
Yeah.
What does it
there's
what does it
meme.
achieve? I missed the memo on that. What is the point of that?
Yeah.
There's places to park money. Some people, ultra high net wealth, need to put money into something, and these are
I suppose, yeah.
yeah. Like, I mean, the condos on Sukhumvit Soy 11, they're like 20 million for like a one bedroom.
Mm.
Have studio. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the newer
Yes.
buildings, 20 million
Yeah.
for one bedroom, and it's
And
like
you're getting 32 square.
yeah. It's and people are buying those and like thinking like, okay, they're gonna have awesome returns, and I'm like, dude, how much can you party, dude? So 11, that's all there is. There's just bars and stuff. I was like, I don't think I think the living on there for it's because you can't really Airbnb and stuff that easy unless
No.
you're paying off the people downstairs to let you do that or something somehow. But it's too much work for me.
What's the lowest price in non-nut for the moment, huh?
You can get pretty good pricing. Like you want a one bedroom, like let's just say like a one bedroom, 40 square meters. You can go to like the base or something.
Yeah,
And you'll probably
30
pay like
this one here.
10,000 baht a month.
That one there, Regent Home 4, I think it is.
Region home? Yeah, that's not
32
bad.
square meters there. It's
It's a studio.
a studio, 1.35. This is what gets me. They asked me, pricing on real estate. I said, just go and look it up yourself.
Just
Yeah.
Google it. Yeah, the Regent Home is an older place, right? So, Regent Home's near this like really old, like kind of near the expressway though. So,
Yeah,
It'd be pretty loud.
it's
yeah,
like they're getting smaller.
Oh, the condos are getting smaller for sure. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
They're trying.
Now, but now we're getting into into was it Corbin Dallas, shoe boxes,
Mm.
one bed. Where do you fit it all in there? Jesus. But yeah, 1.7. Yeah. 30 square, 28.
But there is a
35.
lot of vacancies. A lot of vacancies. A lot of those condos aren't being rented. So
Yeah, they're not. Then they're not. The resale value is non-existent on them. So you're gonna lose money if you buy one.
Yeah, rentals, same area, 7,000 baht a month, 7,000 baht a month. It's almost like they've talked amongst themselves. 7,000 baht is the minimum, unless of course you know somebody, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
28, 25, 28, 28.
Yeah, it's a renter's market, that's for sure. You got a lot of choices now. So
You got size, minimum 40. Again, getting up to something that's a bit outside the shoebox. 12,000 baht a month, so 55 square meters. That's a bit more reasonable size. It's about the size of yours, wasn't it?
yeah,
Charles?
mine's 54,
54, yeah.
54, 50. So I can't remember.
57, 12,000 baht a month. Yeah, I think, for a single, you're not doing too bad at 12,000 baht a month.
Yeah, I mean my first studio that I rented was 48 square meters, and 12,000 baht a month in Saton. Old building though, but it was nice. 48 square meters studio. That's a nice size. I think that's a pretty good introduction to Thailand. Figure out what you want to do. where you want to go after that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
if I
on the
never got
big.
married, I'd just get a big studio.
It's on the BTS. That's within walking distance, I suppose you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get off the main
Uh,
lines, then they get cheaper as well. I was
Yeah, then
usually
you've got to factor in transport to a BTS or an MRT.
yeah,
So it does balance out.
for sure.
And then, as Trolls and I were discussing the other week, it was sort of then you've got to, if someone's working or their workplace is too far away, it's you got to cost in travel factor for that
Yeah,
as well. So
yeah, yeah. So it's good to. It's always like it's beneficial to be near the expressway,
yeah,
just so you can get in and out of town whenever you need to. So the condo where it is, that's a pretty good spot because you have two ways you can get on the expressway there. You can go to one of each expressway, so you have that intersection. You can if there's like just regular traffic, it'll take you 15 minutes to go from Onut Prakanong to Saton. But if there is traffic, like say you're leaving to go to work, like at 8:30 in the morning, forget it. You'll be there for an hour and a half.
yeah.
Just to that's just rough. You can yeah, that's why I'm leaving. Leaving Bangkok for a bit. I need to get out of the traffic.
That's on the end of the BTL MRT line there, Bangkay or Laksong.
Bangkok, yeah.
Asking the same price as on Nut.
Yeah, yeah, because those are like still though those are like Bangkok is a really good area. They have a big mall and it's a big like
They still
metropolis.
haven't finished that mall. They're still building that mall.
Really?
They
They're
got a
still
lot
doing
of
the renos.
Still Reno.
We were there over a year ago. Was
like 18 months. It's like some of them, they're building these ones in the city and they're going up overnight. And poor old Bangkay is just getting the raw end of the deal.
You could get really good food prices though in Bangkok. You can get some good tom yum goong for like 60 baht, like big shrimp, Yeah.
There's a nice one. The 25,000 baht a month, 4-bedroom house for rent.
Yeah, that's about right. Outside of Bangkok,
4
just a
bed,
little
4
outside of
bath,
Bangkok,
245 square meters.
yeah. Yeah, like my house in Bangkok here would probably be about 30. That's a 4-bedroom, but it's a townhouse.
I think the biggest problem here is there's, picking an area just to search in and then finding the area and see what's available.
Yeah.
And the other part is,
and
you go on. You're not going to find.
oh, sorry. So you're not gonna find the best deals online, anyways. So
Yeah.
you're gonna find the deals that an agent came and they're gonna make their markup on top of whatever the owner is. So for example, like when you're buying or selling, you always if it would behoove you to go to that area. Like say for example, you really like this Muban, go talk to the security guard. Say, hey, does anybody selling a house in this Muban? Can you give me the owner's number? That's how you're gonna get the best rates without the markup, without the commission fees. You can probably negotiate the transfer fees with the owner and kind of get a best deal that way.
So how would a foreigner get in touch with one of these? Just the security guard, you reckon?
So a security guard, like if you come to the front of my Muban, you'll see 3 or 4 houses. There's signs, 3 or 4 houses that have that are for sale or for rent or whatever. And then you can usually ask the security guard. The owner might give the security guard like 1,000 baht just to like, hey, if somebody comes and asks, just tell them, give them these details, kind of thing. And that's kind of how that works. That'll kind of that's how you're gonna get the best deals. You won't get these kind of deals online. You won't find this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but what if you just picked an area, like I said, like we're just using Ong Nut Bangkay.
Yeah.
Just to say you like, okay, you like Salio. Where would you go in Salio to find some good deals?
I would recommend just going there and driving around and then marking like the Mubans you like and then making sure you talk to the people up front, the guard, or if there's like a convenience shop in that Muban, that would be a place to start. Like any kind of like watering holes in that area that you would like Like, that's how you're gonna get the best deals for sure,
Take a
100%.
Thai
So
with you or a Thai speaker. Yeah.
yeah, Thai speaker. Yeah. So like when I bought my house in Chiang Mai, I didn't want it I didn't want it because like Chiang Mai has quite a bit of traffic for rush hour and stuff, and I wanted to be in the suburbs, to the right, to where the Ndoisekit is called. So I found a family member who lives like an hour away, and I said, hey, these are the areas that I marked off. These are the new housing developments that are going up. I was like, can you go just like, I don't want to talk to agents. I want to talk to the developer and buy from the developer itself. Without and these are like private development, not like big.
Yeah,
It's not like a big development company. It's like for example, my development was a foreigner who he bought a chunk of land. He built 8 little houses on it just so he can have one, and then he sold the rest. And that's what I bought. So I finally got the contact for the foreigner and his wife, and made that happen. So, and then he even included all the transfer fees. I had no extra fees at all. I had no commission to pay. I had no nothing.
Robert says everybody makes commission here. We get 3% of the total price paid to us by the seller. We also get 2% off the buyer.
Yeah. So I negated all that stuff. I didn't have to do any of that. So once I got the contact of that, I sent my wife down there, and that's it.
Well, same thing. When I bought my father's house, same thing. He made a deal with me to buy it for 240,000 when I bought it. It wasn't on the market. No agent fees. No, all I had to do was pay the transfer fees, and
yeah, exactly, same kind of thing. So
money went out of my bank into his bank, and that was it. It was a nice way to do it. But yeah, that doesn't happen to everybody.
Yeah, so I mean, like, you can still find those kind of deals here, right? So like there's a house down the street that's for sale, and selling the house that I'm living in right now for sale, and they put the little signs up in the front of the Mubon, and then people come, and usually they'll come and look at both houses at the same time, and then try to, like, the other house is through an agent, and then our house is through owner, for my wife. And they'll just contact her. Which is funny. They got a lot of games they play here in Thailand for buying and selling, right? So we got contacted 6 times in one day, all from different people, but all for the same one person, right? So so it was like some kind of like taxi driver kind of guy called. It sounded like an older woman the second time, and it sounded like a younger woman. And then when the guy came to come see, he says, "Oh no, that's all that was all just me." You just tried to haggle the price to make it seem like the other people were coming at it, right? And we were trying to keep ourselves, like, we're trying to be calm, quiet, and just see what happens. So.
You're trying to get somebody to move into your pad there,
This house,
Pad Thai.
yeah, this townhouse, this townhouse.
Pad Thai. Her dad's got a 600 square meter house.
Yeah.
In Lat Prao. Oh my God.
Lat Prao, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know one, only maid living there, and I just left. Wow, Lat Prao. That's a good area too. Very expensive area. Lat Prao is very good area to be in right now. Yeah, with that much space, I would build like a little low rise. Build a low rise, live on top, and just collect rent for the tenants for the rest of your days.
Yeah. We're around 30 plus houses where access for buyer rent varying from 12.5 to 30 million. Yeah, with that, again, if you want to live in the desert with no rain, that's where you got to go. Poor Robert. Yeah. But yeah, there's lots of options.
Options, yeah. There's different strokes for different folks.
Every time that we've had a rental here, Shania just, comes up with the answer, like that was it. It was, first we were in Nong Kem, we were in Nong Kem, then we went to Petkasem, that was the second place we rented. Then we went back to Nong Kem Plu, which was the third place we rented. Then and then we bought the house here. So, but those 3 rentals, she just asked around with certain people, and people said, call this person, and away you go. And of course, there's little signs that you'll see underneath letterboxes and things like that people have too. These are I suppose the the non-big real estate companies. You know, I suppose there's small
Yeah.
realtors that don't have websites and things like that.
Yeah.
Probably charge a lot
Just like
less.
agents.
Yeah,
Agents, we call them.
agencies and things
Just call
like
them
that.
agents. Yeah.
And as long as you've got an agent's number who does that sort of thing, they seem to know where things are and what are being sold and what are being rented.
Yeah.
But you do need a Thai person because you get the Thai price that way.
Yeah. Yeah. It helps. Helps a lot.
I'm a Westie in Sydney now. I sold my other condo for nice, good one, Pat. Are you wearing the trackies? You now support the tracky pants and the tracky dacks and like your Westies, flanny t-shirts, flanny t-shirts and tracky dacks. The Americans listening here have got no idea what we're talking about.
No idea. I don't know what you're talking about. I
Sweats.
thought you're sweatpants. Oh, I miss sweatpants. I miss winters where you can wear sweatpants. I brought a pair, but I've never been able to wear them.
Yeah, Warren went some space under the stairs. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks. Good Warren is so high. Yeah, right. I miss underpants. Stephen. It's degrading. Oh, how many minutes?
Yeah,
We've got
yeah.
10 minutes to go. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's falling down the gurgler now. It's a wonder he's not a gamer. Stephen's got the pattern to be a gamer, but he doesn't know how to game. Poor lad.
Oh man, he just needs a laptop.
Yeah, well, I think his laptop's about in 2013 era. So I wonder if it still goes. You can laugh, but nappies. Really. Anyway, like I again, we've got usual crowd here, and I'll do a special shout out to to Peter from Irish Times for his little interview last Sunday, which was released on I think Wednesday or Thursday. I saw a big jump in my subscriber count from that. So I got a whole bunch of new people who jumped in to see what this weird channel is. And they're probably saying, oh, I was expecting transvestites or something like that. I don't know. They all come from nowhere. It's YouTube's a strange land, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
How are you coming on with your little YouTube project? You've got all your gear now.
Well, yeah. I just got a new project. I've just got to get everything sorted so I can actually do it. I bought a project to do a build your own Bluetooth wireless
Dongle.
speaker system.
Okay.
Ah, cool.
So, but
So you bought,
sorry,
you getting this on Lazada or something, or
Yeah,
like a website?
and I've got to do a lot of soldering for the.
So cool.
It's got an SMC chip. I know whether that can come up. Chip place. So I've got to get my Hacko sorted. I've got my Hacko here. For those who don't know, Hacko is a soldering station.
Yeah.
One of the best. I've got to get myself organised.
You're waiting for the other eye to come first.
No, well, yeah, doing the medical stuff's more important. So once that's sorted, I mean, I've even got a 13-inch microscope LCD screen. So when you actually do your SMC soldering, but I don't know how I'm going to go because, we'll see. So it's no good setting it up and getting everything all organised in regards to magnifications and everything, and then having to do it all again once everything's sorted.
So obviously you've got all the tech stuff, but what about the banter? What's the angle you're going to take on the banter?
me screwing up all the time.
Yeah, you can't cut that out of the videos. I want to hear.
No.
I want to hear all the frustration.
It's going to be raw. I mean, I don't know. Hang on, it's going to be very raw. I even got an old Commodore 128. Yeah. No, it's not a 64. It's a 128.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I never owned one.
It's the cream of the crop version, right?
Well, it's the one that can emulate the 64 as well. It does 99%. But yeah, it's a lot more complicated to restore it and find the chips and resolder. But my first plan is to get everything organized and do something with this. So if I stuff it up. It's nothing. I don't want to stuff up the 40-year-old retro computers that are,
Yeah.
and then get a Commodore 64 working.
Yeah.
I don't mind if it's a longboard or a shortboard, and then put ZIF sockets in it. For those that aren't tech, ZIF sockets are the zero insertion force where you can actually use a lever and pull the chip out. So
Yeah, yeah.
when you're restoring or trying to fix another one, you can actually desolder the chips, put it in the one you know is working,
yeah.
and sort of test it that way. Because
Yeah.
and then when you buy chips, I've also got a chip tester which I've got to build. So when you actually do buy the chips, there's a lot of fakes and a lot of people selling broken chips. So you can test them immediately without sort of having to wait to do the project and then get your refund or whatever if they try to do a dodgy on you. So
Well, Mick's got the angle. How to fly a plane without crashing. That's the channel name for her. That's that doesn't quite fit with electronics. We need something with electronics focus.
Well, I was thinking Todd's Tech in Thailand. So,
but then of course you got Teacher Thomas Thailand, which that's the TTT. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not there yet. I think I might just start streaming into your Discord and have my own, because you've set up a little Discord channel for me. So I think that might be the way to go to start off with, and see how much I stuff up and
Yeah.
whether
Well,
I'm
we're crashing our pretend aircraft in Stanton. Yeah, then
whether I'm going to get too frustrated with it and everything like that. But I have got the setup ready to go. There's my C64 sticker I'll put on the back of the chair or something like that. So
Robert had chips for his steak last night.
different chips, mate. Well, you can fry these chips, but not in that same way.
G'day, Franco. Look, you sent me something online yesterday. I was going to message you. What did you want me to do with that? Obviously you published your video, but it ended up in my line messages. Not quite sure what happened there. If you want to just give me a bit of feedback, save me sending you the message. Pad Thai, Robert, I love chunky chippies. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even thought of a channel name for you yet.
No.
Again, you're gonna have to do a few videos first so we can think of a name.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just the other hobby I want to do while I've got downtime. So, but I miss doing my gaming. But you know me, I love my Ark and I love taming my dinosaurs and everything like that. And I'm really so tempted to get ASA, but
No, don't go there.
no.
And the other thing, I haven't even asked you for the last couple of months because of all the other things going on. But did the accident report ever get filed?
No, I haven't seen it. Haven't seen it.
6 months later, there's still no accident report. If you haven't got the clue on that one, the reason why he's moving or looking at moving at this stage here is he can't fly anymore.
No.
Or not so much can't fly, he doesn't want to fly given the situation.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of mitigating circumstances. So sort of, I need to be able to do something.
Yes.
And yeah, I miss hanging out with you guys and everything like that. And Bang Chung's been awesome. But my mate Marky Mark, he's still not retired yet. So.
The Rain Whisperer. No, that doesn't work for electronics either. You're going to have to spend, okay, what are we going to call Todd's channel? He's going to do electronics. He's going to teach people electronics the Aussie way.
No, I'm not going to teach anyone anything. I'll be learning myself. It's been years since I've done any sort of board work or any soldering work. It was all part of doing your apprenticeship when I was a electrician and everything like that. But it was all personal stuff, and there's a lot more smarter people out there. So to me, it's just going to be a hobby, and if people want to watch, they watch. If they don't, they don't. I think they'll get more enjoyment out of me getting frustrated than anything else.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That it'll make me feel less frustrated about Star Citizen.
And Pat Ty's sort of saying a plate of fish and chips in Western Sydney, 500 baht for a plate of fish and chips.
Really?
I pay 119 baht for my dory every week when I go up and get my fish and chips. But yeah, 500 baht for fish and chips. Oh. And thanks, Franco. I thought it might have been sent in wrong. It's just one of those sort of things. It was just random. And then, of course, the next thing, half an hour later, the video's on YouTube. Did you want me to review it or what? It's already up. Plenty to do in Charm, Todd. You'll never be bored.
No, I'm not bored. I just a male model can Pat Thai, behave yourself.
Okay, last question. What you're taking the bike with you when you move, aren't you? You're not getting rid of that.
I want to take the bike with me, but I really want to sort of just get myself organised and sort things out. And but yeah, I'm going to have some furniture for sale and everything like that. But we'll see. We'll see.
All good. Anyway, we're at our hour mark. Just a
Already?
light-hearted conversation today. A couple of interesting articles, but outside that, it is the rain. Refresh the page. How's our rain situation? Like I was showing that was coming into Charm again today. Petchabun there. It's quite green there. You sure there's no rain? Or he's got one of those domes over his whole area.
He's got an ASE tech shield over his.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't know. They put that over when he wasn't watching. Anyway, rainy season is fun. Okay, we're out of here. I'm out of here. We're going to go and play some games and do our normal Saturday morning stuff now. I got a video to do, so I got a video to cut too. So I got a bit of work to do. It never ends. Anyway, we're out of here. I hope you enjoyed the little, get together. Don't forget, every Saturday morning we're here. Peace out. We're out of here. Where's my closing screen? There, I've got to update that too as well. Jeez.